darlings. Hello. Welcome to the Joyful Findings Show this beautiful March 3rd of 2023. I am so excited that you guys could join me this evening. The energy has been a lot for people to handle, a lot. I'm going to say it's been a lot. In a lot of different ways. We're all experiencing it differently, but I can tell you we're all going through this magnificent change because it is March and March brings spring, right? Woo, spring. Okay. I always loved when I lived up north and it would be spring because, oh my God, the crocuses. You guys got crocuses up there? I miss them suckers. Then you knew spring was it was almost there. You know what I mean? So, that crocus, I think someone needs to look that up. Anything that I say tonight should be looked up, I think. You know what I mean? The spiritual meaning of crocus. What does that mean? Okay, so I want you guys to use your investigative skills and anything that I might say that may jump out at you or feel significant. Let's share a little bit of knowledge with each other this evening, okay? Because I want you all to pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Today has been a busy day, so don't mind me. I feel like I've been all over the place. I've been in a lot of different places around a lot of different people, and now we are all coming together in this beautiful circle because we're on the earth, right? It's this beautiful circle, and it just feels so good. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for everything that you've done this week and everything that you've experienced. It's been amazing. I know you've done an amazing job at everything. Let's say hello to some of my lovely viewers out here this evening. Woo! We got Robert with his $5 super sticker already. Hello, Robert. Kim Smith is out there. She was out here at 7:41. Kim, you were waiting early today. Early. She wanted to get in that energy. Beautiful. Hello, darling. Yes, Robert. When I get around to messages, you will be number one. Hello, Lenka. You joined early as well. Everybody's remembering the Joyful Findings Show tonight. I love it. Hello. And let's see who else is out here. And Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Hello. I'm so glad you could be here. Yes, tipping and donations is optional if you guys feel the need. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I forgot I was there too. I had to go to the dealership and pick up the car today because it had been broken for a couple weeks. And the energy. That's funny because the wiring harness was bad on it. So it was like the main energy, like the nervous system. Me and some friends talked about this. So there's been a lot of energy out there and frying things up, you guys, just so you're aware. All right. So anyways, I was in a lot of places today. I was at the dealership. I was at a heart doctor. I was at a kids carnival. I was at the kids schools. Oh my God. Where was I? I was everywhere today. I just feel like I was around tons of people today. And it was windy, you guys. It was super windy today. Super windy. Did you guys feel the wind today? Was it windy where you were today? I'm just going to talk to you guys because I miss talking to you guys. It's been a while. And Richard Brittle is going to be number 2. Look, I got the 2 R's starting it off. You guys are fabulous. Thank you for your $5 super stickers. You guys are amazing. Hello, Joyce. So glad you could be here as well. Dia says, thank you all to Tiffany and Melissa for sharing Complicated by Design Sizzle last week. And thank you to all who watched it, liked it, and commented. I'm grateful. Thanks. And she did have some amazing responses. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go check out the show. Look up Complicated by Design on YouTube. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Amazing. Essential Drops of Peace. Hello, everyone. Sharon is here. Welcome, my friend. Modi Live. Thank you for being here as well. Look at you guys all jumping in there. And if you guys are over there on Rumble and Facebook, feel free to say hello as well. I know there's a lot more people watching over there on Rumble, and you might be just like tapping in, seeing what it's all about, but don't be shy. Say hello. All right, let's see who else is out here. I think I got all of you so far. You guys are amazing beings of light, and I love you all so much. All right, I think I did get you all, and if I miss you, I'm sorry if you dropped your name in that little chat box. So, oh, Barbara's here. Now everybody's here. Barbara's here. Barbara's here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you're going through in this beautiful life that we're going through. It may not always feel beautiful, but in the end, it really just is. Okay. And that brings me up to my little automatic writing I did for you guys today. Right before I started the show, I did fit that in right in full my busy day. Woo, you guys. Okay. So I want you guys to feel into it, feel energy, feel whatever it is. Use your third eye, imagine whatever it is that you have to do to feel like you're connecting in. If you get something, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But all of you, I want you to know that every single one of you listening now, later, or whenever you listen to this, you are tapping into so much more about yourself that you had no idea about. You are dropping all that dead weight that was holding you back so that you could be the free little birds that I want you all to be, like flying around and being beautiful, beautiful, and happy. I want you guys to be happy. That's the most important thing. I want you all to be happy. Finding your joy. That's what Joyful Findings is all about. All right, so I wrote the dates. Woo, it's March 3rd, you guys. Can you believe that? Okay. Welcome to March, dear ones. Your lives are changing for the better with an exclamation point. Don't give up now. Many surprises in store for all. God is making miracles happen with your help. As we work as individuals for the greater good of all, what a great time to be alive. Okay, so things are changing. This is awesome. And as I said that, Dia, I thought of your little sizzle. Things are changing. And they're going to change for the better because we are all demanding it in one way, shape, form, or another, right? You guys are all trying to create better lives, get rid of all the negativity that you've made or held on to, whether it's and here we go again. Hold on, guys. All right. My dear ones, I feel like I've been talking about this for many, many months, but that's okay because we are clearing this together. This is a collective thing. This does not mean anything personal to any of you, but it seems like always within the first 10 minutes of my show, we get to an energy that has in the throat, it's in the throat chakra. It's in the throat area. Okay, so it's either we are working as a collective to clear all of this so that we can all speak our truth. And let me tell you, once you start speaking your truth, you say things that you don't even know that were going to come out of your mouth, just come sliding on out. Okay, but it's all true. You can't, it's like you can't hold back and be dishonest anymore. Okay, so and this is being truthful with ourselves, right? If we're still trying to put, and I don't know why this is coming up, but it is. But if you are trying to place blame somewhere else and not take responsibility for who you are and what you're saying, then this is a problem. Okay? Because we all have to be responsible for everything that we've done. Yeah, we haven't all been perfect. No one is. So get over it. Okay. But we have all done something that we could call as, I'll use sinners. Okay. We've all sinned in one way, shape, form, or another. Right. Because none of us are perfect. Right. So, but we have learned through that experience. Okay. That, oh, that doesn't feel so good. Or, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that again. Or, oh, I feel really bad about that. And then you go on this different journey and you take this different path. Okay. And it brings you down the path of truth, liberty, justice for all. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy how it all works out. Okay. So, it's like we're on this little journey and we're all on this journey together. Okay. Because none of us came down here Well, we started out as pure, but then we learned different things as we were here, whatever lifestyle we grew up in, whoever our parents were, wherever we went to school, whoever our friends were, we had influences all around us, right? And we forgot who we were as spiritual beings. That's the main part. Is we forgot who we were as spiritual beings because we got wrapped up into life. We had to do this and we had to do that and we had to do whatever. And I take full responsibility for everything that I've done in my life, good and bad. Okay. I had to learn through that experience. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you are going through the same thing. Like we're standing up and we're taking responsibility. And that lets go of all this heaviness that we've been holding on to for such a long time. Okay. We've it's a new day. Okay. Today is the new day and it's a new month and we're coming into the spring season, right? So, and now that I've talked about this has helped someone relieve all this energy. So I don't know who that really helped out there, but it helped all of us. So thank you. Thank you. And if you felt it, release it, my friends. Okay. So thank you. So as we move into this beautiful month of March, since we're only 3 days in, right? 3, my favorite. Threes have always been my awakening. Okay, so you guys are also seeing I'm getting that I need to talk about this for a minute. So you guys are either seeing repeated numbers, repeated words, or the information is starting to flow in front of you faster. Okay, there's things that are being placed in front of you to wake you up. Okay, you are either choosing to acknowledge them and look a little deeper, or you're ignoring them and they're repeating themselves. So even though repeating things are not bad, I need you to start paying attention a little bit more. Okay, because I feel like there's these huge clues being dropped in front of you. Huge clues. Okay. And it's like solving the puzzle, right? It's like finding the pieces of the puzzle and putting that together. You know what I mean? And you guys are all doing a fantastic job. This makes me super excited. But it's about spring, right? I'm very excited about this. I feel like as soon as you guys are all able, because I know a lot of you are up north, or maybe, somewhere else. But as soon as spring is happening and you're able to get outside and spend more time in nature, this is going to help you a lot because some of you still need to ground in nature. Some of you do not need to ground at all anymore. So it's all depending on where you are. But I feel like you're in tune, right? We're becoming in tune. It's like, it's so funny because I say that now and I was like, when I'm driving down the street and I know where, Hurricane Ian came back through in September and I still recognize where there should have been big trees, right? I recognize where they've been cut down because my drive is not the same. My scenery is not the same as it had been, so it's like in tune. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like, I'm connecting in with that. Thank you for, surrendering yourself in that storm. You lived a good life. We'll see you later. Hopefully you planted some babies. But I feel like, I don't know where I'm going with all of that. We're having one of those nights. So who else is out here? Hello, Devin. I think you're the newest one that popped in there. You guys were still clearing that throat chakra stuff. Modi Live says, agree, Melissa, take responsibility, grow from it, and move onward and upward. Yes. And that's like spring too, right? Because if we could all do that right now, right? Just think about it. They want me to draw for you guys now. Woo! I love drawing. Okay, so hold on, you guys. I'm drawing the picture. All right, so you guys, even though we are going to plant a seed, right? We want to grow something. Oh, I should have used blue again. This hot pink's not working. We're going to plant this seed. We're planting the seeds, right? We're planting everything that we want to create, right? And that seed is going to grow because we're nurturing it. And we are this flower, okay? We are nurturing ourselves, okay? And we're going to grow into this beautiful, beautiful flower, whatever flower you need to be. Okay. Again, someone's afraid of growth or something because the throat chakra. I'm gonna catch up on some key words. Okay, some key words that have been happening today. Okay, so but we definitely have to dig into this throat thing. This needs to be cleared. We can't we can't keep having this as we move forward. Okay, so it's about us going through this beautiful, beautiful growth. Okay, so we're in springtime. We're going to plant these beautiful seeds, and some of you may even start these plants inside. And some of these seeds are thoughts, not really just plants. Some of these are just like, all right, this is my year. This is what I got going on. I'm just going to create everything. And you know what? I'm going to go off of Ruth's show on Wednesday. So if you guys want to check that out, go back to Wednesday and check that out. But she called it Manifesting March. Okay, when she was asked about what manifesting March. And I thought that was fabulous, right? Because we've been always taught that March is about madness, right? March madness. We always turn it a different way. You know what I mean? So definitely go check out her show. She talked a lot about manifesting and stuff like that. And some of you need to know that how to do that as well. But anyways, it's going to be like us manifesting. So this seed right here, right, is about us manifesting whatever growth that is, whether it's a flower, maybe it's a plant, maybe it's a tree, maybe it's something that you're growing, so that you can come fall, whatever. I feel like a lot of you are getting back into the old school way of doing some things. You know what I mean? So I feel that like that's fabulous as well. Super excited for all you guys. Woo! Hello, Samir. So glad you are here as well. So you guys are planting the seeds of spring. Woo, I'm super excited about that because then there's like a whole field. So just imagine this and then all of it being filled in. You know what I mean? You're just creating so much and it's so beautiful. And so beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. And they even look like they got little hands and feet. They're busy at work dancing. Do, 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 do. Okay. So I love you guys. And I love that you guys accept me for who I am because sometimes I feel like I'm a little wacky. And it's so funny because I don't care anymore. I guess the older you get, the less you care when you're out in public or whatever. But I guess we were in Walmart and there was like an old song from the 80s on, and I was like dancing in I was dancing in the aisle, and this little lady, she started laughing at me and she goes, "Oh, thank you for making my day." I was like, that must be why I'm dancing today. You know what I mean? So some people may look at you like you're, a wackadoo or whatever, but that's okay too. That's okay. They're in their own thing and they are in their own judgment. But then there's that person that you're going to put that smile on, right? So it's about making people happy, not going out of your way to make people happy. But I was just in my joy in that moment, remembering back in the day, singing along, whatever the song was. I can't remember what it was, but it was funny. So I did see that Dia did mention that it was windy at her place as well, back here in the comments somewhere. So did anyone else have a lot of wind in your location today? Was it very windy? Very windy. It was very windy. Like felt like a storm was happening. Like it was that windy. And I don't know why I'm saying windy like that, but I wonder if you guys were, involved in wind. Just raise your hand if you were windy. Oh, Teresa said it was windy at her house too in Ohio. And Mo D Live said it was windy too. Okay, so we had some wind. Okay, so winds of change. I feel like I'm supposed to talk about this. So that kind of goes along with my automatic writing that I did in the beginning where I put it somewhere and I don't know where it is. But great change is coming because we are creating that change. We are working on an individual level, but we are working as a team to go through this, right? It's like we're all warriored up, right? It's like, I feel like we all have on our we have definitely all put on our armor. But again, this throat thing. So again, whoever has anything in your throat area going on, I want you to see this beautiful, beautiful blue ball of light. And I want you to see it all the way around your neck. I want you to see it like a ring. Like those pillows those pillows that you can sit on with the plane or whatever, and they're just like the little U shape or the horseshoe shape or whatever. So I want you, Teresa, it's your throat. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So I want you to see like you have like this blue thing. I'm calling it the pillow that goes all the way around your neck, and it's helping you support yourself. Okay. And I want you to feel into that so that it breaks up all that monotony that doesn't need to be there. Okay. So it's just like this blue light hanging out there, and it's breaking it all up, and it's giving it back to God or giving it back to the earth, whoever wants to recycle it. Because it no longer serves you for your highest and best good. It's kind of like a setback for you. So let's clear it out. Whew. Whew. Yeah. And actually wearing turquoise around your throat for a little bit, like a little stone or something might be cool. Something like blue stone around your throat or something might be helpful. So that's where I was getting about that. So let's clear that out. Now I forget where I was going with all this, but that's okay. Everything's in divine time, and I feel like I need to keep track of this. I do not. But now but that train crash too. You are by that train crash? Okay. All right. Well, you guys are not getting. How close are you to that, Teresa? I was wondering if I ever knew anyone that was that close to that. So let's all okay, we need to send some healing energy out tonight, you guys. We need to send some healing energy out to a lot of the train derailments that have happened, because Teresa just said 63 miles from her house, okay, out there in Ohio, where, you hit the water and it looks like rainbows now. And I hear a lot of people are having breathing issues, but I don't know if that's true or not. But let's send out love. And just right up the road from me earlier this week, we had a train derailment right here in Manatee County with propane tanks. Nothing happened. They supposedly put them back upright again last night. You know what I mean? So let's hope everything's okay with that and everything. And readers at 822 on Facebook's got to go. See you later, chica. Thank you. You are fast on that one. Woo! Go girl. That's awesome. So let's send out. Okay, so everybody that is in this live now, and even that attaches later in all the avenues that you listen to this broadcast, I want us all to be sending out this vibration of love, healing, transmutation of anything that is no longer here for our highest and best good. Make it be visible, make it dissipate, make it whatever it has to do so it no longer affects us in any way, shape, or form, and only standing in our highest and best power. So when we are working together, that seems to make it spread out further and us work together. You know what I mean? Woo! Whew. Woo! You know what I mean? So, and also the throat, right? Because if there was chemicals in the air, that always affects the throat, right? And I'm very sensitive to smell. I can walk in somewhere and I can smell everything. It's so weird. It's one of my abilities, I guess, is being able to smell. But anyways, so we're all tapping into more of our abilities too, to understand more of what's going on. And let's spread the love out there, and let's hope that truth comes to the surface so that we can all ride that beautiful wave of truth, right? Because that's what we've been waiting for more lives than we can count. Not just this one, not just these years we've been alive in this lifetime, but for many, many, many lifetimes. So that makes me say, I want to bring this up too, because the news can be interesting sometimes. I do catch some bits and pieces do flow in front of me, and I feel like this one is important. So all of you out there are psychic and intuitive in some way, shape, or form. You just do not trust it yet. Okay, you're still kind of holding on to, I'm going to call them earth values. Yeah, that's the best way to describe them right now without coming up with a long, but anyways, where was I going with this? Okay. So anyways, you are tapping into more of your spiritual abilities. Okay. You are trusting more of them. I had a client today and she's like, yeah, I drove into this one garage where I was going to ask about getting things done. And she's like, no, I drove in and I was like, the energy didn't feel good. I drove right out. And I said, that is what I'm talking about. You're starting to trust your energy. Okay. So I feel like more of you out there are also starting to share or trust more of your energy. Okay. And I know there was more of that. And I know it will come to me again later. Darn it. That's okay. It will come to me. It will come to me. Yes. But and it's important for us to send out that love, because those are not the only two train derailments that have happened as of recently. It seems like, they all are going off the tracks or something. So something is not right. Okay, so let's send out that we get truth about all of this too, and that we get all the help that we need to clear that out. Because God, like I said in the beginning, God is helping miracles happen with your help. Okay, because we have to work together for Him, right? For God, because He's the one that said, all right, go down there and do that. You have the abilities to do it. You're going to remember exactly what you need to remember when you need to remember it, so you can make that happen. Okay. Again, we're clearing out that throat chakra. And I keep feeling, oh, here it is, right here, my automatic reading right here. They want me to read it to you again because they don't feel like everyone was here in the very beginning. Okay. And I guess it must be important because we're going to do things in threes today. It feels like we're going to do things in threes. So welcome to March, dear ones. Your lives are changing for the better. Don't give up now. Many surprises in store for all. God is making miracles happen with your help as we work as individuals for the greater good of all. What a great time to be alive. And sometimes it doesn't always feel great to be alive, because we go through our ups and our downs. Life can be a roller coaster. We can have our really good highs and then we have our really bad lows. But you'll notice that we don't sink as low as we used to. We go higher than we used to, and we don't go as low as we used to. So that just shows me how much you guys are changing on so many different levels, right? So many different levels. So I know that there's many more people out there watching. So I'm thankful that you guys are all here and a part of this energy and everything that you are experiencing and everything that you are taking a part in to help change this earth and change the way we live and the way that we enjoy our lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think you're told thank you enough. I think some of you don't feel very appreciated out there, maybe in your lives, but I can say I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, I always forget to talk about myself. You guys, check out my website, IamMelissaParks.com. You can find a lot of information there. You can find the way to my Spreadshirt shop from there. But I want to share the new design I came out with for Goldylocks Productions about spring. So if you guys want to have some merchandise from any of our shows, you have to go to this link that she's going to share in the comments over there in the little chat box about springing into spring. And if you guys want to support any of the shows in that way, you guys are more than welcome to do that too. So that's pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. We'll show you guys that after, I guess. This would probably be a good time. Oh, there it is. Yay! There it is. Joyful findings, spring into action. And see, those are the flowers that I was talking about. See, this is a perfect prompt. This is a perfect prompt. See, this is why I had to come up here. See, that's the flower I drew in the middle. That was the first one, the white one in the middle. That reminds me of what I drew. And then all of this is everything that you guys are creating. The vines are growing up and all of this. We are taking it all back, my friends, and we are making it more beautiful than ever. So check out Goldylocks.com, the spread shop there with Goldylocks, and buy some merchandise, beautiful stuff. Yes, and there's a 20% sale starting tomorrow through the 12th. Check it out. Save 20%. Support our shows. Woo! And then people will ask you, what is Joyful Findings? You can put it on a coffee cup. or you can put it on your water jug, or you can put it on a t-shirt. You can put it on whatever you want, and you can have it in any color background you want. They just showed it in black, okay? But you can have it in any color you want. I made it that way. So I want you guys to check that out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys, I want you guys to check out Feng Shui My Space, my beautiful sponsor that has been sponsoring me for quite a while now. And I love her dearly. And she has helped me so much with the energy inside my house, fixing things up, finding out what right colors would be right for that room. And it's funny how in tune I actually am with some of the stuff that I have. And I'm like, I already have that and I already have that. So I was like, woo, you know, so that's awesome. So you guys check out Feng Shui My Space. Awesome. Like I said, check out fengshuimyspace.com. Woo! Hit up Marsha. Find out how you can change things in your house to make the energy feel better in your own little oasis. Because where do we spend most of our time? In our homes. And we need the energy to be cohesive, right? Sometimes we have too much clutter. We might have to move something, whatever. But check it out. Thank you, Marsha, for being a sponsor of this show. Woohoo! Awesome. Okay, and I just had a Venmo over there too. So I have 3 people lined up right now. I have Robert, and I have Richard, and I have Sharon. So I want to thank you guys for your donations. They are extremely helpful. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So now we're getting ready to jump into messages. So let's start with Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert. Let me write your name, my friend. Let's see what is shaking in Robert's world. All right, Robert. I think I mentioned this a week or 2 ago. I don't recall now, but I'm feeling like I've mentioned this maybe at least once. Love. Okay. I'm getting that you're not really open to finding a mate or whatever. But I feel like it's time for you to open to that, okay? Because I'm seeing hearts in front of you. So not only is it about you loving yourself, but it's also about you loving another, okay? So I feel like there's a relationship coming for you, my friend. And it's kind of surprising because you're really not looking, and that's usually when relationships happen, okay? So that's when they happen. So they just want you to be open to this new relationship that's coming. And this is also, I feel like you're having better communication with other people as well. So I feel like you have a lot going on the communication stage with a lot of different people. So I just feel like that's a good thing for you, dear. So Robert, just know more love is coming into your life, and expand on that. And I feel like you're getting a lot of in tune things that are coming to you. So they want you to pay attention to the special things that are showing up for you, whether it's a certain post that shows up for you and totally resonates with you. They just want you to pay attention to that. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you, Robert. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. And then we have Richard Riddle. Hello, Richard. Richard. All right, Richard. You're getting ready to take another big step, my friend. I don't know what you're getting ready to step into, but you're getting ready to step into it, okay? So I want you to know that's taking place for you. Just keep going. You're following the right path now. You're allowing your intuition to guide you, right? Rather than setting up obstacles for yourself. You're allowing that to help you move forward. Also, I feel like you've been doing healing on someone, or healing work. I feel like this is time to expand on that. So have your table set up and ready to go. because I feel like a lot of messages are going to come to you while you're working on the table, whether the person is really there on the table or not, or you just use the table as a guide. It doesn't matter. You're still going to be picking up valuable information. And they want you to trust yourself moving forward. So I'm going to leave that with you, Richard. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Sharon, woo, girl, what's going on in your world? Let's see what's going on. Holy, are you busy? Busy. Okay. So you are on this very fast track. Okay. So I feel like you are gaining a lot of information. You are gaining a lot of your truth. You're dropping things like a hot potato. Okay, that's what I feel like. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that doesn't belong in my life anymore. I just don't need it. You know what I mean? I'm just getting rid of it. So, and there's also something exciting. There's either an ending coming, but it also has a new beginning. And the new beginning is exciting. So whether it's closing a chapter of a part of your life or whatever it is that has to have closure, right? Because I feel like something needs a little bit of closure for you to be able to open the new door, right? Because and it like swings wide open. It's like double doors. It's like, whoa, so it's like ready and waiting just for the right moment when you are ready to move forward, Sharon, which is really cool. And also writing. I don't know if you're supposed to be writing, you want to write, but I'm seeing a book, I'm seeing handwriting. I don't feel like it's tap, tap, tap on the keyboard. I definitely feel like it's handwriting. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be writing something, some kind of journal, some kind of book, some kind of something. There's something that you are creating out of the written language. So I see that expanding you in many more ways and you helping to others to explore. But it also helps you get a lot off your chest. It releases a weight because it's something you've wanted to do for a while. So there's something you want to share with other people. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. Sharon, good things are on the way, girl. Just keep going. It's almost like they're giving you, it's so funny because I just saw like this. I wish I had figurines in here now. I'm going to have to get more props in my room or something. But Sharon, before I let you go to the next message, so what I just saw in my mind's eye is like this little elf, or I saw this little elf guy, and then I saw this little fairy come up behind him, and then I saw him get kicked in the butt, a little bit to help him move forward. So just know that you have many that are willing to help you from many different realms. Okay, so just be open to that as well. Hello, Marsha. Hello, darling. How are you? All right, Samir. Thank you for your donation this evening too. Totally appreciate you. Totally appreciate you. All right, my darlings. All right, Samir's next. Samir. Let's see what's shaking, Samir. Ooh, you have a lot of energy going on around you, Samir. And I almost wanted to, I always forget where you live. It's so bad. Samir, tell me where you live again, because I'm seeing like desert. Okay. But anyways, I'm seeing lots of things that are making sense to you. But I also feel like, like when you go to the beach or you're in somewhere with sand and the wind kind of, see, you are in Arizona. See, that's why I see. So I'm getting that you can read the sand. Okay. So I need, so you need to go somewhere where, it's sandy. Okay. So when the wind blows and it blows patterns in the sand, right? Because it blows these little valleys and hills and things. I'm getting that you're supposed to tap into that, Samir. Okay, so so that's, again, we're brought up winds of change. So just be able to be like, oh, that's what that means. Trust yourself, because it makes a design. It shows you something that makes it like feel like it's something else. So anyways, I'm going to leave that with you, Samir. I feel like you need to read the sand, because there's lots of energy in it too. Okay? Lots of energy in it. And lots going on in Arizona too. Sending lots of love out there. That's so awesome. My brother lives out there. I have an older brother out there. And I think he might be in Phoenix now too. Scottsdale, Phoenix. I can't keep track. He's somewhere out there. He's somewhere. All right, my darlings. My darlings. Who out there would love a message this evening? Who out there is feeling they need a message? Because if you do, you need to drop your name in the chat box and say, me, 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 me. All right. Yes. And give a thumbs up and like my show. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely share my show. Share, share, share. You're welcome, Sharon. You're absolutely. All right, Teresa. Teresa. Let's see what's shaking in your world. You have a lot going on. Energetically, emotionally, physically. A whole bunch. A whole bunch. Not that this is bad or anything, but it's time for you to let go of some of this. So I'm getting like, wow, there's just so much going on in your world. You're just all over the place. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. So it's like you need to calm your mind. Okay. So I'm getting that. Okay, so when we ask for things, so this is like it's just almost like the meme I put out the other day. Instead of swearing, how we need to talk instead. Okay, instead of saying, I'm going to just give you a couple of examples. Trying, working, and making that doing. Okay, so like words that we say, like I'm trying, or I'm working on it. No, we're going to start saying like I'm doing it. Okay. It's going to be like, woo, doing it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So we need to retrain our brain to use positive words to correct into what we want to create, right? We need to. Right now, we're the master creators. That's something we forgot. We're like our own Picasso, okay? So if we want to paint something, we can paint it. If we want to create something, we can create it. We are the greatest barriers. So they're like, step outside of your barriers. You know what I mean? And Teresa, I think I've known you for a really, really long time now. A long time. But yeah, so I'm getting like retraining the brain to be positive and to create what we want. And if it is something that comes up and it repeats itself, so it's like breaking old patterns, breaking patterns to create new patterns. So I feel like that will be very beneficial to you. And also to sit and maybe write down about all the things that go on with your throat type action. Okay. So they want you to kind of write that down. And I also want you and everyone else to start out with a blank slate, right? And still pretend like this is the beginning of the year. And I want you guys to create what the rest of this year is going to look like for you. If you say you want to be self-employed, say I want to be self-employed. I want to be abundant in many ways. I want to have friends, da, 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 da. I want to have enough money to go on vacation, whatever. You know what I mean? I want you to write up your wish list. Okay. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to leave that with you, Teresa. Thank you. All right. And Lanka just Venmo'd me. She's the best. I love Lanka. You guys are amazing. All right. Let's see. Lanka. Lanka. Wow. All right. Did you get blown out of your truck today, girl? It was windy out there. Okay. Because they just showed me a big cloud. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot going on around you as well, Lenka. Like I know energetically at work, things are changing a lot. They don't want you to absorb that. They want you to leave it at the door. It's kind of like you put on this coat when you go into work. You're like, do 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 do. It's like the armor. You know what I mean? It's like putting on your armor to go to work. And then when you get ready to leave work, it's like you drop the armor again so you don't have to bring home that heaviness. Okay, it's about releasing the heaviness and anything that's heavy, personal, physical, whatever. It's about releasing it. So I also feel like you're getting ready to create something. So I feel like you're like getting steps closer to getting ready to create what it is that you want to create, my friend, outside of work. You know, the things that you enjoy, the things that you would love, you know, the passion about getting around and meeting people and things of that sort. You know what I mean? So I just feel like a lot of things are getting ready to change for you, my friend. Many things. And it's funny because you sent me $5 and five is the number of change. So there's going to be lots of change coming to you, but it's all going to be very good change. Woo! Okay. Yes. So I'm going to leave that with you, Lenka. All right. What did I miss? You guys are so beautiful. All right. I love you guys. You guys need to know you're loved. Woo woo! You guys are awesome. All right. Hello, my beautiful darlings. All right. Who else out there would like a message? Who else out there would like a message? You guys want me just to randomly pick today? Want me to randomly pick for you? I will, unless I have something else I need to talk about. But we're definitely clearing. They want me to talk about this. So if any of you out there, you're welcome, Lenka. If there's anybody out there that wants a message, please drop that in. Oh, Ruth would love one. Perfect. See, I knew there was somebody else out there, and Joyce would love one. See, I knew I just had to wait a couple seconds. Woo! Robert says, thank you, Melissa. I have been single for a long time. Something hopeful to look forward to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're putting out the best intentions so that you have the best relationship. Okay? Because the last one kind of soured you a bunch. All right, you guys. We got about 13 minutes left. I can do y'all, you guys. I can do y'all. All right, Ruth. Let's see what's shaking in Ruth's world. Ruth Saltzman. You are getting ready to step into something new and creative. Not that you don't have enough that you already do that's new and creative, but I feel like this is blending them all together. This is so weird. I see you at a storefront, Ruth. I see you standing in front of a storefront. I don't know, but I almost feel like this is your store. Like, do you want to have a store? Like, do you want to have like a storefront to sell like all your wares and just like community and like there's something like this coming for you, Ruth. There's going to be something that's going to help open you up, get you there one day a week. It's some kind of co-op or something because I feel like they're switching on and off. Anyways, be open to that, my friend. Be open to that, Ruth. Like I said, it seems like we will cool off next week. Honestly, I would take windy or cool over last Saturday's heat exhaustion. Yes, it was super hot on Saturday. Yeah, windy's not bad. You're true. It's true. It's true. All right, Joyce. Yes, and then Modi Live. All right, Joyce. Let's see what's shaking in your world today. Do, 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 do. All right, so Joyce, this is so cool. You're just going along for the flow. There is a vacation coming or some kind of travel coming for you because I feel like you're all over the place. Kind of like I felt like I was today. I felt like I was a pinball machine because I was all over Sarasota back and forth, you know, like sewing a needle. So I feel like there's also something that you are either sewing and I feel like this is light thread. Okay. This is light thread. So everywhere that you're going, you're dragging this light thread, right? So just imagine this hot pink thing is a thread. You're just dragging that along with you. It's not something people can physically see, but it is a light thread. So I'm seeing it as like a golden thread. Golden thread. Gold has been coming up a lot today in different things. Just picking out a word that it was random for me today. Doop, 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 doop. So I'm going to leave that with you, Joyce. Spreading your golden thread. Woo! It's kind of like the goose that could lay the golden egg. Wouldn't that be nice if that we all had a goose that could do that? But you have golden thread. So carry it around. Woo! Spread that light. All right. And then we got Modi Live. Modi Live. You are on to bigger and better things. You have finally released whatever control you were trying to have on the situation. And it was like, kind of like, like when we're on the roller coaster and we're like inching to get to the top before we're like shoot down. It's like click, 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 click. So there was some kind of hesitation, some kind of blockage of whatever way, shape, or form or whatever. And now it's like, whew, you're ready to go down this beautiful woo. And it's funny, there's a loop-de-loop. But you're ready to see exactly where the universe will take you. You have let go of control. You have surrendered, all in a good way, not in a bad way, in a very good way. Surrendering for your highest and best good and for those around you. I also feel like you do something in the healing arts, because I don't know what you do, but I feel like it's something in the healing arts. So I'm getting that you're going to be expanding on this. And it's very important that you do it for yourself and for others, for greater understanding as you move forward. So I'm going to leave that with you, Modi Live. So thank you for being here today, my friend. Wow, that just happened, Melissa. I just got fatigued of trying to control, so I let go just a few days ago. See? I love it when I just tap in and know. I don't know how I do that. I just do. You guys allow me in. You're very welcome. Just know you're getting ready to, whoa, go for the ride of your life. I love it. I love it. All right. And Dia said she wanted a message. I got to go to a new piece of paper. All right. Woo. I got a few of you guys out there. Jackie said she would love a message. Okay. Are you guys hanging out together tonight? I love that. All right. Joyce, you're welcome. All right. Dia. Woo. All right, girl. There's a big opening for you too. And it's funny because I almost saw like the same roller coaster where it's clicking to the top and it's like, woo, here we go. And there's like emphasis on it. You know what I mean? So it's like there's something very nice and very good that's coming your way. And it's all been like just clicking and waiting to get to the top of the thing so that we could be released on the other side. So I feel like there's a lot of excitement. 1, 2, 3. So the number 4 is coming up for you. So I don't know what March leads into April, but tomorrow is also the 4th too. And I almost feel like I've given you that number before, the number 4. I feel like I've given you that sometime in the past. So whatever the number 4 is for you. Okay. So 4 is important. And it could be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be any time at 4 o'clock. But anyways, there's great excitement coming for you too, because I feel like you're on the ride and your hands are above your head and you're waving your arms. Woo-hoo! So I feel like there's great excitement coming. So enjoy that ride, my friend. All right. Let's scroll back down here to Devin, where Jackie would love a message, please and thank you. Sure. All right, Jackie, let's see what's shaking in your world. Okay, so I'm getting rest and relaxation for you, Jackie. So I'm getting that you need to find time for rest and relaxation, okay? Because you're busy, like busy. So you need to find some more downtime. I don't know where you're going to be able to fit this into your busy schedule, because I do feel like it is very busy, but you have to create more of it, okay? So I'm getting create more downtime, hang out with Devin more, whatever. There needs to be more of that. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. You're very welcome. Sarah, you're not late. You're right on time. I know it's almost over, but you showed up at divine time. Divine time, my friend. Blue Valley. Modi Live says, I'm in social work, kind of healing. Well, I'm getting that you need to expand a little bit into the healing. Maybe look into like some energy healing just to help you with all of that. Because they're going to work hand in hand moving forward, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the things that, well, I'm just going to leave it at that. You're just going to have a lot more, you'll have a better advantage into you, into all of that. So yes, healing arts, just tapping into your intuition, maybe getting into a little bit of Reiki or something, whatever might feel right to you, just to help you expand a little bit more, because we all have it and we're all in tune. And I feel like it would help you and it would help your clients more, because sometimes I feel like you take the heavy weight of whatever they're feeling home with you. So it's about them releasing all of that, and you as well. So I'm just going to leave that with you. Also, a big rose quartz needs to be in your office. I'm hearing rose quartz in your office, and it doesn't have to be too big, but rose quartz would be good. All right, you guys. Anybody else in the last few minutes? Woo! You're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else? Okay, so then I'm going to talk about spring some more, because no one's jumping in there and saying anything. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. The messages have either flowed directly to you. Devin says, you're top shelf in my book, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. All right, Valley, I can give you a message. I got my pad right here. I haven't put it away yet. You are close, girl. Super close. Super close. Woo! All right, Valley. Valley, you're just going with your own little flow. You're just going with it. And you're not caring, of course, what other people think or say. But you are in this new groove, this new wave that you have going on right now. So I just want you to continue down that journey through that path, understanding everything that you're going through is for greater understanding for yourself and those around you. And you are helping those around you in ways without even using words. So just you being there is going to be just what needs to be happening. So I'm going to leave that with you, Valley. Perfect. Thank you. Teresa says, thank you so much. You nailed it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So before we get ready to go again, since we sent out love before, because all these crazy things are happening in this weird world that we live in that is changing every single day, we're going to send out, I want you guys to all sit with your feet flat on the floor. Couldn't say that. Woo! And put your hands up in your lap a little bit, because I know you're all sitting somewhere. And I want you guys to put your hands up to the sky so that you're feeling this energy. And I want you guys to feel energy kind of coming up from your feet, through your bodies, through your hands, maybe out your hands, going up your body. We're going up today. Usually I like to come down, but we're going up today. We're going up from inner earth. That reminds me of what I want to talk about before we leave. But I want you guys to feel that energy coming up from inner earth and all the way up through you, being this conduit, sending out this vibration through your hands, through your body, through your mind, anywhere that you're sending love to people, places, things, this planet, a tree, it doesn't matter what it is. You're sending out a healing and loving vibration saying, I love you. I understand you. I am with you. None of you are alone. We are all so together. We do not recognize it because we cut ourselves off. So get out of your own ways and move forward, my friends. It's going to be a very, very powerful week for all of you to step into your power, to your truth, as you all move forward into this beautiful new future that we are creating for ourselves, which is super duper exciting. I can't thank you enough. But that reminds me that I think this is why we came from inner earth. I'm going to go over just a little bit, so don't be mad at me, Tiffany. So I just saw an article today. This is what I wanted to say at the half hour that I forgot. But tongue tied. The pyramids of Giza, and they found that secret passageway. We need to know where that leads. We need to know. It's a beautiful thing. When my son was only 2 or 3 years old and just starting to talk, Dia asked him what was under Giza, and he said a gateway. So we need to know what's under that. So just know that we are connected into all these energy portals, gateways that are all around us, in earth, out of earth, all around us. We are part of them. So I just want you guys to connect into that beautiful energy, seek more of yourself, seek all the joy that you want, and let's create this together. We got this, everybody. Love you guys. Have a great week.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.